Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Deus Ex Human Revolution. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you chose to join me today as these textures fight for who gets to show, because they wanted to do that. And look at us being able to go anywhere. So you're supposed to jump over here. It's not a dangerous jump. Didn't I do that? Jump over? I don't know what I did. We have explored a lot of stuff, and we killed somebody by letting them fall off a building. It was a thing that we did. So we came from down there, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Right. Hello? Is anybody here? No, we came from here. Yeah, we came from here. This door. We're good. We're good. I'm just sprinting sort of sideways. I'm not really sure why. Anyway, should we go... How do I navigate this level, honestly? This upper level. Because I want to go over here. I want to get over there. But that's a different area. These downtown apartments are a different area. Or at least they show up on the map as one. Is that correct? Maybe. That's why I was getting confused. Okay. Well, we're just going in because there's nobody here. Hack that. And take that. We have that one. Right now, we got that one. And then up here, I think we're going to be totally fine. As it turns out, I wasn't paying attention to that arrow over there. And we got 50
Access granted.
Experience and 50 nuyen. And it's probably just going to be a normal apartment. I don't know why they have graffiti in here, though. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. There's a radio here as well. An ebook, Dazzle Me magazine, updated every report cycle with the newest in celebrity news and gossip. Current top-rated articles exclusive. We talk with Eliza Kassan about life on the news line and the private life she keeps behind closed doors. Niyasha Kim spotted on the town with a new man. See our spy cam pics here with a X. Malov's soulful singer Brock Neiman speaks frankly about his destructive relationship with his mother and his struggle with addiction. MDM unveils their fall collection in a teaser photo spread. Paris's weather artists and the new wave, fashion plate or fashion hate. We let you decide the best and the worst in our interactive section. A tribute to Emily, Life in the Spotlight. Jocasta Beltane, author of the mega-selling romance Hearts of Steel, not Hearts of Iron, that's a different thing. Talks, although that might not be a reference. Talks, it probably is though, because it's all the same company. Talks exclusively about the new feature film adaptation starring Lee Ash and Ruby DeSilvio. This year's Academy Award predictions: who will go home a loser? Well, who will do that? I don't know who will. Me? Not me, because I'm taking all of your money. And your fridge. I'm also taking your fridge to put it elsewhere. Okay, I think the radio there might be a tell on who or what kind of person lived in this apartment. So we're not going to explore the upper level right away. And the reason for that is because I really want to make sure that I get this apartment building sorted, because it confused me greatly. There's another radio. No, there's not another radio. That's on the apartment upstairs. These floors are made out of cardboard, so they basically don't stop the sound. I'm not really sure why. Because the game does know how to transmit sound across different rooms and stuff like that.
Granted.
A lot of Nuya in there. Unless there is another radio in here. Oh, hi! Oh, there is another radio. Okay, so the floors are not made of cardbox. Excuse me, Let's not debate whether your AI is badly programmed. We're good. We're good on that. We don't need to worry too much about that. Machine pistol ammo. I might have to punch you, sir. There's an ebook over here. The Science and Theory Behind Cochlear Implants by Hugh Darrow. Excerpt from a paper in NeoNature, February 2010. A cochlear implant is a small electronic device implanted into the cochlea, or whatever, I don't know what it is, which aims to restore a very basic level of hearing to the deaf, or severely hard of hearing. They are the most widely used neuroprosthetics in the US. In order to understand how a cochlear implant works, one must first understand how the human ear works. For sure. Sound waves travel through the air and are funneled into the auditory canal by the pinna, which is the little sort of klaxon-looking thing that we have inside our ear. The outer part of the ear that... Thank you. That we can see. Wait, oh no, it's not. Pinna is the ear. Oh yeah, because that's the inner ear. Because English doesn't have two words for the two things. Some languages do, like Portuguese, for example. But either way. So yeah, the pinna is the outside. The sound waves travel down the auditory canal and put pressure on the tympanic membrane, also known as the eardrum, causing vibration of the ossicles on the other end of the eardrum. This vibration continues through the ossicles and puts pressure on the oval window attached to the cochlea. The cochlea is where the sensation of hearing occurs. It is a fluid-filled space that spirals like a seashell within the spirals of the... Oh, that's the one. Oh, the cochlea is the little klaxon thingy that I was referring to. Within the spirals of the cochlea are small hair cells called the organ of Corti. When pressure is put on the oval window, the fluid within the cochlea moves and some hair cells are pressed down. When this happens, the hair cells become activated and transmit this information to the brain. Different perceptions of sound are based on the different combinations of sound waves pressing down various hard cells in the organ of Corti with the cochlea. People who are deaf or hard of hearing may have an ineffective cochlea or damage to that area. They may also have damage to the ossicles that transmit sound vibration. Yeah, that is one type of hearing loss. That is actually the most common one, or at least associated to the most common one of just over the years, your ears get worse. But it is possible that somebody can't hear because the connection to the brain is severed, or the brain somehow doesn't interpret it correctly. It's like loss of. It's like being blind. It doesn't necessarily have to be that your eyes don't work. It could be that there's other stuff that doesn't work instead of your eyes. And your eyes could be perfectly fine. And in fact, that is a type of blindness that I don't know the name of, but it has a name. I'm going to be detected up there most likely. Let's try and work through these ones down here as fast. Oh, we didn't get detected up there for 50 experience. Very nice.
Access granted.
And 50 Nguyen as well. Got people all over the place and radios all over the place. Nuke virus software. Don't mind if I do. We got another ebook, The Next 3 Decades. The future to come, the natural outgrowth of today's increasing fragmentation of governmental/national structures, will be a return to a concept that was once a key part of medieval and Renaissance era cultures, the city-state. Narrowing a focus to more local issues instead of, quote, federal, unquote, mandates is a common reaction to a threat mindset. Several cities, most notably Seattle and Dallas in the United States of America, have already adopted a fortress mentality, effectively walling off their dominions to become a minor nation of their own. On one level, a loss of centralized control is inevitable, but then a greater degree of autonomy can also bring greater benefits in terms of resource allocation and population control. It is estimated that by 2050, this city-state model will be typical, with larger metropolises such as New York, London, Tokyo, Paris, and Moscow incorporating in such fashion. And it's interesting because the only... actually, London... I don't think... Yeah, London is the biggest city out of here. I don't actually know how big Moscow... Oh, no, Tokyo. Tokyo is a... Yeah. It's interesting that there's no Chinese cities in here, despite us being in China. And, clearly China being a very, very powerful, world power. And also having the biggest cities. So you don't mind if I take your stuff? Good. I'm going to take your computer as well. What do we have over here? For Hive VIPs only. This Saturday, the Hive will be celebrating 15 years in Lower Hengsha. Come join us to celebrate with an all-night bash. Free champagne from 7 to 10 p.m. Tuesdays, the Ladies' Aug Night. Augmented ladies drink for free every Tuesday from 7 to 11 p.m. That sounds a bit of a problem. How are you going to know they're augmented if they have augmentations that are not visible? Because so far, we haven't seen many people with visible augmentations. Jensen does have them, or he's Jensen, yes. I keep thinking JC, but that's the original game. Jensen does have visible augmentations, and they're actually disguised. But most people don't, as far as I can tell. So how would you... Do you have a card? It's like, oh, here's my augmented card. Maybe that's how it works. Thursdays, check out international superstar DJ Trung Hoa, spinning the latest in Vietnamese trance. And that's a type of music, I think. Yeah, I believe so. Anyway, Fridays, Radical Chick Night. The theme that started it all. Come dressed as your favorite freedom fighter or political dissident, and you could win a free trip to the mainland's most luxurious spa, Yangtze Breeze. Yangtze Breeze. I'm not sure where this word comes from. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. Hope to see you at the Hive. There's probably a reference there that I can't see. Hey man, I want to head to the Hive tonight. I'm meeting Lele and her friends. Some of them are pretty cute. And the person replied, yes, count me in. I've seen some of Lele's friends. And none of this is capitalized because there's no autocorrect in the future. More to the point, there was no autocorrect in 2012. At least not as common. Back then... Actually, I think it was around 2012 that Firefox introduced, for the first time as a default browser, a spell checker. Am I correct in that? Yeah, I think it was around either 2012 or 2011. Nah, it might have been a little bit earlier than that. I don't know. But yeah, it's just on the internet. These days we still don't have autocorrect if you're on a computer, mind you. But you know, we do everything in the phone, and so do these people for that matter. They are on the phone all the time. Anyway, tired of leaving her wanting more. Oh, this is the jack up your sex life up. Jack up your sex life up with Potentia, I believe. Tired of leaving her wanting more? Out of sorts because you aren't the man you should be. Unleash the mysterious of the Balkans. Potentia is is the cardinal 1 male enhancement in all of the Baltic states, and it is proven effective. Special 4-for-1 offer. Contact us to order Potentia now, and we will throw in 3 additional vials. And for a limited time, we will also throw in a Potentia Potentia beach blanket, so you can show the world what you love to do after you go swimming. But that is... how would people do that? Any of that? Let me through. I'm sorry, your fridge is now on the floor. It's one of those things that, you know, it's a freezer thing. It's complicated. What? Oh, he doesn't like the fridge. Okay, well, he just wants to chill. He's actually hiding. That's what's going on over there. So yeah, same old story. Definitely. Ooh, what is that? It's the sun. Is that a power armor in the front? Huh. That's an interesting newspaper to have. Oh, I say newspaper, but really rag. Hi. A hobo. You look down on me, foreigner. You do not know this city! Exclamation mark. So he tells me. Anyway, this is the apartment complex. Let's go back upstairs. Unless there's something up. There's nothing else over here. And we're gonna look up on people. Up to people. You look down on people and you look up to people. That's how that should be said. We're gonna look up to people instead. I mean, I don't know how that's gonna work considering we're literally above them, but I'm gonna figure it out. That guy has a mask. Excuse me, sir. This is 2012. It's not... Actually, it's 2027, isn't it? The coronavirus is probably everywhere. Ah, well. Anyway, whee! Civilian. That's something that the Shadowrun universe actually deals with a lot better than Deus Ex ever did. Although Deus Ex is just, you know, the universe is really just one game, and then they sort of stretch it beyond what the perhaps beyond what the original game was meant to really be. Because Warren Spector is not involved with any of the games after. Warren Spector being the original creator of Deus Ex. Shadowrun actually deals with plagues and stuff like that, and yeah, it's as you expect. Us knowing what 2020 is.
Give them one warning. If they ignore you, start shooting. Can't risk infiltration.
I give my warning in English.
What kind of question is that? Whatever the fuck language you want.
Or gives me better, what if they don't understand?
Oh, everyone understands the universal sign language of the pointed pistol. Trust me, Lieutenant. Yeah, it's hard to hear what they're saying. Good point, sir. Yeah. So, I don't think I'm supposed to go there. Let's hack instead. Maybe I am. I don't think so. Maybe later. Let's go this way because it's more dangerous. I immediately pay for it. It's fine. We don't need to worry about things. Let's do that. Whee!
Access granted.
One nuke virus and one stop virus. It's not virus. So how do I get... So I need to figure out that particular thing, but I also need to figure out that particular... This is a weird way to navigate. Oh yeah, it's over there. Whee! Ugh. So let's see this one first. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. Okay, so that's taken care of. The other one is that one that I am now going to have to figure how to get to. Over yon... Wait a minute. Oh. I was like, I thought I was going to need to go up. But that is a lie. I'm not going to need to go up. Civilian. Wait, what? You can't lie to me. I mean, you can. It's just kind of complicated. I can jump very high. Traveler update. Or thing. Stun gun darts. Don't mind if I do. We got a bicycle over here. I mean, it's all about the experience, really. Not so much about the stun gun darts. I think this doesn't stop here, though. Yep. If you think I have jetpacks, don't... That's not what it is. I just can jump higher than normal. What in the world? It's gonna be difficult, isn't it? I think it might be even impossible at this point. Yeah, because I bang my head on these things. Scaring everybody. Don't mind me. Hi. Okay. Oh, that goes up there. Right, that is what I wanted to do. Don't mind me. Bye. Very vertical city. I like it. Oh yeah, there it is. I figured. So we're still in the upper level. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I can use this to go back if I want to. Which I might want to. I know what you're hiding from. I don't know what you're hiding from me. That's not a thing, is it? It is. Haha. Ammo capacity upgrade. Do I need that? Combine with a revolver. I don't need that. We're not going to put that on the revolver. We're going to sell it at the earliest possible opportunity. Okay. So if I go over here and then I... Oh, you can't... Thought I could mantle that or something. But then again, if I could, maybe I would have been able to climb up on top of that. And I didn't do that. I had that over my head for a little while. Oh, that might not be possible. Oh. What a shame. Yeah, it sucks. Okay, and I think the moment I'm over... Hello. Well, I'm gonna need to find another way out of here. That's fine. Is it? It says a code? Where the heck are we? Main streets. Hello. This looks like the Hive, but it isn't. Oh, I remember being here. More or less. Yeah, and that's the apartment, yeah. Just a little something, Tao Fan, says somebody. Actually, they were speaking in English. I know, but if the BTs want to get rough, I'm sure the boss will oblige them, says this guy on the phone. Nothing much. One possible mark looks like some very advanced stuff. There's no cops, so I think we're gonna be fine. They're probably gonna freak out, but you know how people are. They freak out at the barest sign of fingers on a keypad. Can't have that. I'm gonna need to use the, most likely gonna need to use the stop worm. Maybe not. Nah, that was pretty good.
Access granted.
Huh, and nobody cared. A lot of explosives as well. This guy certainly didn't care. Turns out I don't need to punch people. What is this? Ammunition case. Combat rifle ammo. There's a lot of explosives. What are you gonna do, game? What are you gonna force me to do? Well, since we're here, we might as well. You're just a civilian. I mean, it's kind of weird that they call him a civilian, because he's a shopkeeper, and shopkeepers aren't civilians. No, what I mean is it's nondescript, right? You call an NPC civilian, you mean normal people. It's just normal person. But a shopkeeper is not a normal person in a video game, as we well know. The shopkeeper actually sells you things, or, you know, or buys things from you, depending on what you're up to and all that. There's some parking over there, apparently. I don't need to. And so in a video game, you know, a shopkeeper is very important. But the thing is, that shopkeeper obviously wouldn't be able to sell things to us, so they wouldn't call him a shopkeeper, because you're like, oh, he sells things. No, he doesn't. No, I mean, he does, just not to us. There's a weak wall over here. Oh yeah, these guys are aggressive. So, are we supposed to be here? Well, in fact, what I want to see is what the heck are we doing here? Because it's been a while, and I'm sure you need a refresher just as much as I do. There it is. So, rotten business, the job is done, and Chan's face is decorating the pavement. That's the quest that we did last episode. Before he died, Barrett gave up an address, Hengsha Court Gardens. So, I believe this is indeed where we're supposed to go. It's just kind of complicated. I just don't... Well, also, it's... I don't know where to go. Or where I'm going. Huh. Yeah. This is where we need to go. It's difficult to get up here, though. So, let's start with some punchy punchies. If that makes any sense. It does. It makes sense. I said it. Everything I say makes sense. Ugh. Shh. Don't, Okay. So that taken care of. Ooh, not only are we, you know, clearing people that we're definitely going to have to clear, I think, because this is definitely not going to end up well. This is just a different approach to the same area, I think. So you can go...
Malik, you might have been right about that trap. Hengsha Court Gardens is under lockdown by Bell Tower Associates.
Bell Tower? They're the police in Lower Hengsha, Jensen. They're under contract with the Chinese government. You think the Chinese...
I won't know anything until I get inside that penthouse.
Yeah, so as I was saying, you can go through the lower areas, or you can go through the upper areas. My intention is to do both. Because I'm very smart. Very resourceful. I might not be able to do it, because on account of my smarts and resourcefulness. But actually, on account... Ooh, that's the... You can see Hengsha Court Gardens over there. It kind of would make more sense if it was in Chinese, but they like the fancy English words. Don't fall down. No, I mean, down there, because people... Down through here. Because Because people would be very, very curious as to why you dropped. There's some more. Okay, so this takes... That guy is probably the one that was talking to that other one over there. So this is our objective. But I kind of wanted to leave it for later. I don't think I will. Leave it for later, I mean. What the heck is that? Is that a bug? I don't know what that is. I honestly do not know what that is. Okay, so there's two guys over there. And an elevator button. I don't want to go in without saving. Yeah, so this will take us upstairs. And look at that! Those guys become friendly. Do you see that on the mini-map? That's really weird. Okay, so I have a way. I have many ways.
That Dutchman is no dope. We got into his panic room, but we couldn't decrypt the computer codes.
Must have something really juicy in his hard drive. He's got to have a password for it.
I'm more concerned about where he might have gone to.
Maybe his password is something Dutch-like. Did you try Poppy or Clog?
You're an idiot. If we don't find this guy in the next few hours, shit is gonna be hitting the fan in every room in the ranch.
No kidding. The commander's gonna have our heads for dinner.
Oh, that's really interesting that they move away. I hope they don't patrol too much. Wow. So I was gonna shoot them.
Sector G7 is quiet.
That's good. G7 is a good sector. I did not get seen. That guy doesn't seem to be patrolling. This guy definitely does.
You hear anything?
Ah! Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it the other way. The way that I was gonna do it. It's a really powerful weapon to use the thing. I also didn't realize that he was gonna hear that. Not because it doesn't make sense that he would hear that, because of course he does. But because we have seen nothing suspicious at all. We have seen them be very oblivious to things that are happening right by them before. And so it's just a little bit... I think there's like tricks to do that. Okay, let's get you out of there. Excuse me. And I'll just leave you here. Look at that armor. Stealth armor. Look at that. Yeah, that is... those shapes are they exist for stealth purposes. That's why, you know, the F-117 is like that, and stealth boats and stuff. They're just so that the radars don't work quite as well. And we're out of time for today, so we're gonna have to continue rambling about stealth things in the next episode. For right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Deus Ex Human Revolution. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.